Yo, what it do, what it do? It's your boy DLC. You already know. If it ain't a vibe, we ain't going live. You dig? Your boy got that fresh haircut. You dig? Now look, y'all. This is our third episode of the Madden franchise. And we 2-2, man. We need to lock in. We need to lock in and fit in before we ain't gonna have a franchise. And we got a divisional opponent. So we just really gotta put the pedal to the metal and do things that I know we are capable of doing. We have the second offense in the NFL, but our defense is hot garbage. We had a 30-second defense. We're not getting enough pressure. Let me switch it. Yeah, we're not getting enough pressure. And I'm not a fan of it. But we got to do what we got to do. But they got the 32nd. This is an interesting match. They got the 32nd offense. We got the first offense. We got the 32nd defense. And they got the third defense in terms of points. So this should be interesting. Do a quick sound check. We good. Alright, man, let's get into it. Thursday night. You know we gotta look right. Should we wear the rivals? Yeah, we wearing the rivals. It's like that. It's like that.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers. We're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
But you know that's All-Madden.
Past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And leading them out, their signal caller now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown.
Yeah, his team wasn't thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork,
we got the lowest offense. We got the lowest defense.
How do they get a win?
Purdy bootlegging it. A throw left side for Pearson is complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
Hey, he's already down the field, Chad.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
They just ran all over.
San Francisco.
That's crazy.
Christian McCaffrey, his second rushing touchdown on the year.
That's how we coming out,
And the Knights are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
We ain't even 2 minutes
Now
in.
after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 up to 27. So out come the Rams down for their first possession. They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle.
Jesus.
He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
At the 28-yard line.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. You look at this Niner defense. They enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they are facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means this is going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
I didn't even see that. He wasn't even paying no type of attention. I seen
Bosa
Bosa get destroyed.
With their wide receivers against this secondary, that one wasn't successful.
I seen Bosa get destroyed. I got a little
attacking
piece.
all game long.
That's pulled in at the 32. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways.
How are they getting these big lanes open?
Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. 20. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 7-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
7-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of
Like,
scrimmage.
where's the integrity here?
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
Moves to second and
Now this time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. Now he'll tuck this and run. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Throwing here, Purdy. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown, 40.
There was a lot going on right there, Chet. Now that we're ready to start.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
at their own 26.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. The numbers for Williams a week ago, there isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches are in that great coaching box, and this guy would take those numbers.
So
I tell you what, Chad, they not playing like the last defense in the NFL. I tell you
Brings
that.
up 3rd and 6.
from the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40.
10 yards. That's good for a Rams. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Stafford now to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
What's up, Chad? Just getting destroyed.
Michael Williams in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun, Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39. Play action. Stafford. To the right side and complete to Atwell. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
36-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Boy, we can't stop it, no.
So far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And this one is right down the middle. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Back to throw, Purdy. Caught out left side by Robinson. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
He steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
And it's like we can't never get there. They get to us so quick. And this
So
time,
here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Purdy. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After one, a 14-3 ball game. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it 2nd down and 11. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard into the 39. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Purdy now to throw. The first catch.
I told y'all to play the stick, bro.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 43. Up the gut, McCaffrey.
Even when we there, we like y'all just ain't come to
Very
play.
little there. He might have gotten a yard.
Y'all just ain't come to
Yard
play
to the
today.
41. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Past the 20. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams.
I ain't never seen the run defense be this bad.
35 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. He showed his shiftiness and his explosion to take him all the way down near the goal line.
Love that description, and it creates momentum. Maybe you hand it to him again since he's got it going, or do you fake it to him and throw it to a teammate? Right now, the options are wide open.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
McCaffrey trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal. Purdy on the sneak. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points.
And he'll take this
They said, nothing is going our way right now. This is crazy. They said
now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
This is crazy.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Come on. Something. Thank
It's
you.
a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Something, man.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's got Ayuk on the sideline. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Brings up second and 5.
Purdy. That's complete to Pearson. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got
It's like
the
it don't
first
matter
down.
what we run.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, 49ers.
Purdy looking to throw. That's caught out right by Jennings. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's second down.
Is on the pickup. Second and 6. At the 45-yard line.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Shotgun now with Purdy. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this
I don't
inside
know
the
what to do.
30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
I genuinely don't know what to do.
So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 at the 27. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. From the 20, here's second and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. The Niners on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
At the 17-yard line.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on third down. They needed that
I can't
pickup in
tell.
a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, third down conversions. So they got one there. Facing a second and 3. Ball on the 10.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Here's Purdy. That is caught at the 7-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
This has been a terrible performance.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to...
And it's like every time we think we got him, we don't.
5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. They'll try and power it in with Houston. And across the chalk.
Bro, what the fuck?
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Rams coming back out, dressed in their new NFL rivalries-inspired uniforms, known as Midnight Mode. Now remember, the Rams went to a darker blue during their greatest show on turf era, and it's back to some extent in what they're calling Midnight Navy. But it's the yellow on the sleeves, the nod to the 70s and the 80s era of Rams football that really sells the whole deal. Pretty sharp. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 50, Stafford. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And they will finally
I should have waited, bro.
until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Purdy. Got a man and he hits it.
It's like a nerve.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This is caught. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's going to take
That was not no touchdown, bro.
San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey as the first half is winding down. And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before the break, Stafford. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
This is embarrassing.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They start the second half here with Williams. And it's met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 29-yard line.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are doing.
Pressure coming, and they got it once again.
Yeah, Chad, I'm not even finna waste my time with this. I ain't even finna waste my time with this game. I ain't even the type to do that, but obviously, let's just see. All we gotta pick, I'll run it. Incomplete pass, sack, field goal. Interception. 86-yard touchdown by Christian McCaffrey. Yep, seems about right. This is the worst. Dropped. Incomplete pass.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets, defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
That was embarrassing.
So for San Francisco, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, Lamar.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaunt. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL.
I ain't even going to set myself up for that. That was so bad. That was a team that did not come to play. Our only touchdown was from a kick return. I didn't have to play the rest of that to know how that was going to go. All right. I don't want nothing to deal with offense. We need all defensive stuff. That was a piss poor. Everybody do half pass. I don't know. Everybody half pass. We put on those special uniforms just to get our ass whooped like that. Oh wait, we gotta do the weekly recap. They're gonna show
High
us getting our ass
five!
beat.
I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 5 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start at SoFi Stadium. The Rams at home to take on the 49ers. And when he's at his best, he's one of the best, Christian McCaffrey. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. Why don't we go over to Charm City now, check in on the Ravens as they host the Houston Texans. And check it out, Joe Mixon. Looking for a hole, finds one, and he hits the turbo. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's the veteran Baker Mayfield. Hooking up with his man for the touchdown here, one of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Bucs move to 3-2 as they get back above 500 with the victory. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
All right, we lose this game, somebody getting traded. Cause that 52-13 is insane.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Baltimore Ravens. On the Rams sideline, a look at their head coach. His team making the long flight. Always difficult to play the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West Coast team feels like it's 10 a.m. on their body clock. His counterpart on the Ravens side is John Harbaugh. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here.
And it's a rainy day, so y'all know we running that ball.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Ooh. And off we go.
Clean them up,
here
man.
in Baltimore. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense,
oh, so Lamar is hurt.
Veteran quarterback.
Foot fraction.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. And he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there, but the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the one interception. So a lot to clean up.
We just got, I feel like we shut down
not just him,
good.
but frankly, the entire offense.
Brings up 2nd and 7. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. On the option, they give it to Henry.
What was this at last week,
Only
Chad?
back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be
I think
a
he was
early
destined to
3rd
lose that
down
game.
coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Back to throw. Huntley. And that is
See, they were in a third.
incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended
A punt?
target.
I don't even think they punted last
And it's
week.
going to bring up 4th down.
Jordan Stowe in punt formation for the Ravens.
Oh.
Whoa. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
This is a big bowl
This the
game,
same
and
offense?
sometimes the unfortunate truth is your performance was the difference between a win and a loss. And I think if you asked him, he'd be the first one to say, listen, my performance last week was not good enough. I have to make better decisions. I have to be more careful with the ball and where I put it. So his ability to improve from last week's game, both in production and decision-making, is probably the #1 storyline to follow heading into today's game.
They'll run. It's Williams.
I just ain't know where to go.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Next to 2nd and goal.
From the gun, here's Stafford.
Contact.
And he'll
Play.
dig it on in. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, L.A. For Adams, it's career touchdown number 104. 3rd amongst active players, but his first as an L.A. Ram.
Man, that's the first touchdown in the game.
So following the score,
It's like we
here's
couldn't do
Evans
nothing.
to send it away. DeJounte Wester now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Yeah, I bet you
Derrick
Christian
Henry heading
McCaffrey is the
out
leader
along
after
the rest
last week.
of this Ravens offense. And he's had a strong start to this season, right there in the mix with the NFL leaders in rushing.
Check.
Here's a zone read to start the drive. Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Hopkins sent in motion.
See, I mean, I seen that.
Caught by Andrews. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Now 3rd and 5.
Huntley now. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will have the Ravens first down by about a yard as they find a way to pick it up on 3rd and 5.
First and 10.
It's raining.
35-yard line.
It's Henry. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 47.
Now a bootleg. The ball comes out.
We going somebody.
One of his teammates there to take it back in.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Throwing, Huntley. This one complete to Bateman. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up. Ready. Here's Huntley. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
Here comes Smith on the return.
Smith, he had enough.
And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield. The drive begins with a run by Williams. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Stafford now on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Quick throw right side.
Oh, Tutu.
He's across midfield. And he's out of bounds in great shape. Down at the 15-yard line.
Let's go.
Break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff is Williams running to the right. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Working out of the gun, Stafford.
Oh,
Right side.
I thought it was a pick, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
And he will win the race to the pile.
I thought it was a
He's
pick.
in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His 4th TD grab of the season.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how that's not a pick. He came down too. That's a pick. That's just Madden being bad.
And
That's what that is.
Hey, check that. Ready? No!
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. He takes off, and he's near the 1st down, stopped a little short of the 4th. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And the drive will stay on. He's got the 1st down up to the 44.
Check. 6. That's good for a Baltimore.
Come on. No!
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. Here's a design run.
they went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They begin with a third down and 3.
18 Cardinals. Ready?
Screen.
Is Huntley. Now a screen set up for Henry. On the move past the 40. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. 16 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Go now. Set up. Grab the lead.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now this looks like a design run. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
No.
He'll decide to keep this once more. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
That's another Baltimore 1st down.
Ready?
1st and 10 at the
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
Roger McCreary on the stop.
70 Timberwolves.
Gain of 5.
Ready?
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Wait, 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Pistol
Oh,
here to
boy.
Henry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Y'all seen it.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Huntley. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. On 4th down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal.
31-yard attempt.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Ravens get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3. Here's Smith to return it.
Damn.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by running back, his name right there at the top. From 29, here's 2nd and 8. A give, and here comes Williams. And this is going to be a Rams 1st down. He'll get this up past.
They really want me to do this jet sweep. I'm going to do it just to show them that this, I don't think this is good.
Now it's Nakua getting the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it.
Y'all just kept putting it in there.
For a loss on the play. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
On play action, it's Stafford. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
This is just bad.
1st and 10 now.
We
from
just
the
showed up
46.
last week. I don't think nobody. I don't think
That's good for a Rams 1st down.
Off play action, it's Stafford. Well, he's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the...
who will double? They had a double bracket. No, y'all double Devontae. What the hell is he doing? He didn't know what to do, so he just ran backwards. Madden need to. This is just a bad. That's bad.
That's another Rams 1st down.
That was just bad, bro.
1st and
32.
goal.
Easy, Zebra. Pretty hot.
Play action, Stafford. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
And this is not going to work out as planned.
That was my first time trying that.
Play like that.
You might
It
have
is
to
blown
try
up behind the line.
A 31-yard attempt.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Rams going to open up a 17-3 lead.
I don't know, Chad. It just felt
Anytime
like
you
that
find
first
yourself
game,
kicking
I was
in these elements,
destined
Mike,
to lose.
you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Here we go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And
They need to stop calling that. Fake weeklies on
big hit right at the line. No game. To try again, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now, faking the give. They'll drop this one down to the fullback. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third down, they need 5.
Get it. Get it.
Now Huntley. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Excuse me.
Deputy. Deputy Lions. Let's go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
I knew where he was going, and I still stopped.
And he's back to the line of scrimmage.
I just gotta trust myself, man.
No gain before stepping out of bounds.
He's knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
There you go.
They'll look to throw again. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Send the house.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
He'll drop to throw. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Unlock line. Unlock line. Come on. Come on. Hit.
Here's a design run. They'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. This is caught along the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line of scrimmage, no gain to show for it.
On the go.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. A tight end in motion now. Henry. And no signal as of yet.
Come on, Bill, but don't break.
Coming. He is stopped short. And now it's 3rd and goal.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
Back to throw. Huntley.
Keep going.
That is incomplete.
Down this close, 3rd and goal. I think that's a really good decision. Give your coach the ability to make a decision on 4th down. Do you take the points, or do you keep your offense out there and go for 6?
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will cut into that lead. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it.
All that damn slipping and sliding.
That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Stafford. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good matchup in the AFC. And this is J.K. Dobbins. All he needs is a crease, and he finds it. That's a 7-yard rushing touchdown. The Broncos get just their 2nd win of the season. They improve to 2-4. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's the Super Bowl MVP, Jalen Hurts. Part of a big game for him, 3 total touchdowns, 2 rushing, 1 passing. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy. The New Orleans Saints hosting the New England Patriots.
Oh, Lord. 21, where you going?
And this is the former UCLA Bruin, Zach Charbonnet. He's going to scamper 31 yards to the house. Touchdown. 14 all, the score at the half. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
I'm glad you wasn't here earlier, boy, because they was tearing my ass up. They was tearing me up, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Running very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. From the 31, here is 2nd and 6. Stafford gets this one out quick to Nakua. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Stafford now on 3rd down. That one is...
They didn't even try to jump the fence.
No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there. Picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
I got next. I'm not playing. This ain't online, big dog. I'm playing in the franchise.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll send a tight end in motion.
Bro, I'm sitting there pressing the button,
Taken
bro.
in by Flowers. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
I'm better off playing Madden 12 at this point.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. A give right up the middle to
You
Henry.
need to start a tournament.
Not much there.
That's not a bad idea. I would host it, but like playing in it myself,
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
I'll be thinking like,
Come on, come on.
I don't know. I just don't be having fun
19,
playing these
Tiger,
new games.
19.
Like they piss me off.
Throwing, Huntley. And it's into the hands of Flowers. And they'll take this down
If I'm just being
inside
honest.
35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 34.
Here's the give to Henry running right.
Damn.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A gain there of 21. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 14.
Going to go right back to Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like
Oh,
your strengths
boy.
are. So
We sold that.
get down here
He
in the
got
red
beat
zone,
for sure.
it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
60 bikes, 60 bikes.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try and get
Why did they put me on the safety?
Give him
In the
credit
back,
for keeping
once
this
I
play
tackled
alive
him.
as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Ravens are able to get it back within a score. Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. He'll return this from the 10.
Jeez.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. He'll try the right side with Williams.
Slip one more time.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate
That's crazy.
just to avoid
I blocked the
sack.
running back and it didn't matter.
And it'll set up a third down. A shotgun snap to Stafford.
Come on, Devontae. Come on, Devontae. Come on, Devontae. Let's get it.
And he'll be taken down at the 30. That is a big play for LA. A pickup of 44 yards. They run over
Oh, yeah.
center.
Oh, yeah.
And he's in. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, Rams. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
The defense is playing well.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once
The
he got
defense
the
is
ball,
playing really well. We haven't let up a touchdown after letting up 52
fucking
points last week.
unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6
That was the most embarrassing.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Wester now to return it. And he'll be taken
And it just
down
felt like in the script we was just destined to lose. That's what it felt like.
At their own 29-yard line.
Reno, Reno.
They'll begin with a zone read. And up and down, just shy of the 40.
No, they coming, Huntley.
In there. And that's a quick
I'm
first
really
down.
not worried about you because you're not my boy.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's across midfield.
Give them legs,
And
Henry.
they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 26
No.
yards.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw is Huntley. A pressure there. Still, he's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Huntley now.
That's
This one complete to Bateman. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Bronco switch.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Roll.
This is Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Bronco switch. Come on.
Here's Huntley.
screen. Oh my!
They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over, and you come away with nothing.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's a run. And this one, blown up. Good serve to drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now,
Wait a minute. Out the little bag.
it'll be second and goal.
Is this your second account?
It's a short one caught by Andrews.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot that they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He'll try to run for it.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? How fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force fourth down. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and
Oh, he slipped.
settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
From the 35, it's first and 10. The drive begins
Bro,
with a run by
he's
Williams.
slipping,
And
man.
he'll get nothing here. Back to the
Yo,
line
what's
of
going on?
scrimmage, and that's all. So we are through 3.
Bonka,
You're watching the
that how you say your
NFL
name?
on EA Sports.
What's going on with you? That's crazy. I say I done fell off on the YouTube side, and now it seems like the Twitch side is picking up. What's this on? All I did was take a week break. And they said, nah. Break? You want to get... I was like, you want to feel better? You care about your mental health?
Second down, it's Stafford. Oh, he couldn't
Oh
see
my
his
goodness,
feet.
brother, slipping.
Anyway, good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. It is third and 10.
Hey, 22.
Out of the gun, Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. It's another run.
All this damn slipping, man.
Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. The All-Madden's only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
A 3-yard gain on
That's really what it is. We're just gonna keep running.
Here's a handoff to Williams.
They can't
Give
stop
him
it.
14
We
on
just
that.
gonna keep going.
First down, LA.
It's a gain of
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing
We
just
gotta
that.
double this
His
guy
numbers here in
every
this one,
time.
they have been terrific.
He's a dog.
But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards
Yeah,
to be
by
had.
12, so
This
2
time the
4.
sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at
Don't matter.
the line of scrimmage.
Run it again.
They'll go again here.
Run it again. It don't matter.
A dive, and he's in. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, LA. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. He fields it at the 8.
Another slip.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down.
Tackle made
An
at the
enviable
38-yard
spot to
line.
operate from. Here's second and inches.
Come on.
It's second and inches.
Viking 18.
Now Huntley. He'll step
Boy.
up and run. And he'll get beyond the
Huntley don't
marker
want
before
this
giving
problem.
himself up. That's a first down.
Here we go.
Huntley. And he's not able to get away. Does
It's that spot. He don't know what to do.
to the original line of scrimmage. And that'll set up second down.
Second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Put that spy out there. He don't know what to do.
Bronco switch.
Back to throw.
Oh, Henry.
This defense hitting their ears back.
Did y'all see Henry butt naked wide open?
A 3-yard loss brings up third and 13.
Throwing now on third and long. Going up top
Bruh.
and looking for Flowers.
Then you put me on the.
They're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard
This game.
line.
Like, it truly pisses me off. Why would you put me on the guy who ain't nowhere near the ball?
No.
On the option, they give it to Henry. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Like, it just be doing dumb shit.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Second
We got everybody tired out
at the
here.
12-yard line.
Ready.
Second
blow that
down,
shit
they'll
up.
fake
We
the
ain't going
handoff and
nowhere.
hold on to it. And no place to go. He's hit,
all we can
taken
do.
down behind the line. On third down, they'll throw from the gun. One incomplete.
I just don't get the.
Standing there, able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. Now they'll set up to throw.
That's cool.
Be incomplete. They felt compelled.
How we allowed 53 points last week,
Big
and
ass,
now we don't
and
even
the
give us a
defense
touchdown.
turns them away. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Not much happening there. Just a short
Like,
gain.
this really don't make no sense.
Simpson. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Oh,
Again, it's Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Forced out wide.
Get rid of that.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully.
Check that.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Oh,
Start
yeah.
out on the ground with Henry. And they will
Maybe y'all
finally
do.
track him
Okay.
down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll stop it here with 1:07 on the clock.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. Oh, yeah. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd down
They'll look to throw.
at the 16-yard line.
That one to the end zone, but
I don't like how as a defender I can't like get
DeAndre
it from
Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it's going to be 3rd down. Back to throw. Huntley. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's
fuck?
too little too late. We do get a bit close.
How shit is this game, bro? Well, he just beat me on the jump ball, so
As they score here in the final minute of play.
but you know,
Tyler Luke
man
now
had to,
for the
they
extra
like
point.
Vegas. They had to reach that
The
certain
kick
mark.
is good. And the Ravens
So
are
everybody
able to
get their
cut
payout.
into the deficit.
It's 32-19. Yeah, it must have been an over-under on like 48 and a half. This is if I just gotta guess.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for. On the ground, this is Williams. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put him on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start. 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Defense We did a great job. Henry went dumb in the last couple of seconds. What day is that? We're now 3. We just, I don't understand, man. One game we come to play. I mean, look at the schedule. 27-34, we lost. Then we win. Then we lost. Then we win. Then we don't even show up. Then we win again. There's no consistency here. Well, yes it is, actually. We consistently win and we consistently lose. Yeah, let's just look at the weekly recap.
Nothing like October football. Welcome in, everyone. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 6. I'm Scott Hansen. Plenty to get to. Let's start in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on the Los Angeles Rams. And it's Kyron Williams. He's got room, and he's not going to get caught. That's a 30-yard rushing touchdown. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And we know the Detroit offense can score. How about the defense getting it done? They forced the interception. They've got room. They're taking it all the way. Pick 6 for the touchdown. The Lions improved to 4-2 on the year with another win. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the Buffalo Bills. And it's Khalil Shakir. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. And when it's all said and done, that's an 80-yard catch and run for the touchdown.
And he turned
the Bills are playing well. They improved to 5-1 with this victory. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the offense. It's just that defense with it. Where's the standards? And we the bottom. See, we the everybody 3-3, but we the bottom of 3-3. We gotta get it together, man. But alright, stream. Alright, chat. Appreciate the people who slid in for a second. Said what's up. As always, I'm your boy DLC. And I'll be with you next time.